Hello guys, I'm out here camping and it's cold. It's 23 degrees right now and it's supposed to get down to 12. So I figured I'd tell you some tips that I use in the cold when I go to bed. So tip number one is to never go to bed cold. Whatever you have to do jumping jacks, do squats, do push-ups, whatever it is to keep yourself warm. Get warmed up before you go to bed. So tip number two is to not go to bed. Just kidding. So tip number two is to pee before you go to bed. Not just pee right before you go to bed. The last hour before you go to bed, don't drink anything else. But pee before you go to bed. I don't know all the science behind it, but have you ever witnessed having to get up in the middle of the night and to go pee and then you get back to bed and you feel warmer? So it has something to do with, your body's trying to keep that liquid warm at 95 or 96 degrees and it's using up energy. So pee before you go to bed. It'll help you stay warm and you won't have to get out of bed to go to the bathroom. Tip number three is to boil some water and put it in your water bottle and take that water bottle with you to bed and put it in your sleeping bag with you. A lot of people like to put it down by their feet just to keep their feet warm, but that heat will radiate and will help warm up your sleeping bag. It may not last you all through the night, but it will last for several hours. Tip number 5 or 4, I lost track. I think it's 5. Wear something on your head. Your head releases a lot of heat. So take a beanie with you and wear it to bed with you. It'll help. Some people even go as far as wearing a mask. That works too. Whatever you want to do, but keep your head warm. Tip number 5 is to dress light, just like you would when you go to bed at your house, when you're all up in your PJs. So dress light. The heat from your body will radiate in your sleeping bag, and that sleeping bag will help keep you warm. So dress light. Just kidding. And my last tip for you is to make sure you have the proper equipment. So check out your sleeping bag ratings. So they have a temperature range on there, and you want to make sure that it's well below what the temperature is going to be. So right now my sleeping bag is negative 20 degrees. It's going to get down to 12 degrees tonight. It's well within range. And my underquilt for my hammock, it's down to 0 degrees. I have no hesitation that that's going to still keep me warm. Knew I should have brought a coat. Alright guys, that's been my tips on how to stay warm when you go to bed when it's cold outside. Please share down below what some of your tips are. Thank you for joining me.